Yo, what is happening, world? Welcome to the world-renowned Rant Cafe Experience Extravaganza. We have one of the most coveted guests on the entirety of the internet this week, Nagzz 21.
Let's go, baby.
Yo, let's go. I'm on the show. I'm so pumped. Let's go.
The
dude.
homie
I'm ready.
finally on Rant Cafe. I didn't know if he would
Let's
want to
go.
be on Rant Cafe.
Me neither.
It has been. I popped out of the womb, bro. It's been a dream since day one.
Oh,
since I was
hell
birthed
yeah.
On this earth. I am
Not
ready.
only
I'm
is
ready.
Nagzz one of my favorite people on Twitch, but he's one of my favorite people. We also have Briggs
Hey.
from the legendary Nux
Hey.
and Briggs duo.
What up, boys? Always good to be here. I love Rant Cafe.
I think we have someone else here.
I
Is there
totally
someone
don't
else?
feel like shit. Someone else is here, I think, maybe.
I feel like wait, what's his name? God damn it, I keep forgetting his name. Manimac. Animac. Oh yeah, he's here too. Hi Animac.
Yo, it's actually Anime Mac, but I appreciate you.
Oh, hi,
Nux,
Anime
and
Mac.
Good to be here.
Sometimes I forget you're around, you know how it is.
Yeah, well, I'm usually just busy listening to Amaranth in the background, so.
Understandable,
You
understandable.
don't
We've
notice, yeah.
seen your recommended, bro. We've seen it.
So,
Anyway.
Nux, what are we doing today?
So, today, we have many things to discuss. First, I am recording this from New York. I hate this place. Nagz's hometown. I'm gonna meet him, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe we'll get pizza or something. Who knows? That's the only
That's
thing
the
New
only
York's-
good thing. That's the only
Yeah.
good thing here, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
it.
But
That's-
I feel like we could have a good time while roasting New York. Also roasting Nagz's taste in anime and waifus in general.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Nagzz roast extravaganza.
Wait. What if I have good taste?
well, then we'll praise you, bro.
Well-
Rate your waifus, bro, and we'll get to the roasting.
We will praise you, but we'll also meme on you,
Okay.
even if we
Yeah.
secretly agree with you.
Okay.
Yes, we shall.
That's what I do.
Fine.
I'm just an honest boy. If your taste sucks, I have to let you know, and vice versa. If it's good,
And I
we'll
respect
we'll fanboy together.
All right. Okay. I respect it.
Don't worry, Nags. I know that you're trying to build up those weeb points ever since I humiliated you on one of my videos by accident.
Why you gotta bring
Um,
that up? Why you gotta do that? I've been trying to bounce back, and I've been collecting weeb points. I get +1s for certain things and everything, and they won't let me get to weeb status. I'm at a weeblet status right now. So
All right.
I'm
Don't worry. If you pass with flying colors on this episode of us roasting your anime tastes, we will give you weeb status.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Wait,
Yes.
seriously?
Seriously.
Yeah, we actually.
If you
control weeb
fail,
status.
you go back down to 0 weeb points.
Wait, no, wait. I don't want to do that. How about maybe like a +1 or -1? Let's just keep it easy.
How about like a
Simple.
+20, -20? Gamble
I'll do
a
a
little.
+20, -20.
Plus
All
20,
right, we'll
minus
gamble a little
20?
bit.
I
Yeah,
love how
+20, -20.
These
Yes.
points have as little value as the kid that goes to their mom and says, "I love you 4,000." Okay.
Yo, they have the
Yeah,
same
you're
amount of
supposed to
value
say-
as
That's
Nux
true,
coin.
dude.
You're supposed
Yo,
to say.
don't diss Nux coin, okay? Someone actually emailed me. They wanted to start a cryptocurrency that I can pump and dump. I'm considering it. Moving on.
Just so you know, guys, the proper way to say it is "I love you" in 4K.
Hey! All right, Nags. Well, take it away, bro.
Okay. You want me to say my waifus?
No,
No.
we want you to say what
Either
doesn't
an
suck
anime
about
you like,
New York,
or a
what doesn't
waifu.
suck about New York.
And also add in some what doesn't suck about New York because it
Okay.
smells like trash here.
Okay. So what doesn't suck about New York?
Just oh, he said it.
York.
He said New York.
He did it.
New York. He didn't say
What?
New York. He said New York.
Yo, I'll tell you something that sucks about New York. The pronunciation of R's. That's one thing that sucks about New York.
Wait, we say what's wrong with the what is wrong with the R's?
Yeah, exactly.
What is wrong with the R? What,
But bro, you're
what has R in
Italian.
it?
You,
What
like,
has-
R should be a
what is-
strong point for you, bro.
Yeah, what has R in it? Wait,
New York.
New York.
Wait, oh, New York.
New York.
Oh yeah, New York. Oh god. Dude, when you want to see how you look at what do you look at? It hangs on your
All
wall.
right, let me put this here. What do you mean back there? What do I look at?
No,
This?
that something that reflects. What's a reflective surface that you look at sometimes?
A mirror?
You forced yourself to say mirror, didn't you?
A mirror?
A mirror.
A
A
mirror.
mirror. All right.
It's a
Whatever.
mirror, bro.
Anyway, anime.
Mirror.
Anime. one of my favorites, because I am a sports guy, would be Megalobox. I do like Fearless
Oh.
Joe, so I like Megalobox a lot. It was one of my faves. I did enjoy.
That is
Food Wars.
actually, yo, Megalobox is a heavy. That gives Wii points.
I was
You get
gonna
Wii
say,
points for that take. It's a relatively underground pick. That gets you Wii points, my man.
Oh, let's go.
For everyone wondering, Nagzz is very like new into anime. He doesn't know a lot of series, but he has watched some, and his chat's trying to educate him and force him to become a weep. So I'm surprised Megalobox was your first choice. That's hype.
It was actually one of my first animes I watched too. Was Megalobox?
Really?
They introduced me to.
God
And
damn
that's
it.
how they wanted to kind of get me into it, I guess, because they were like, well, we know he likes sports. He doesn't really know anything. Maybe he'll like this, because people were saying things like High School DxD. Let's show him this. Unless everybody's like, no, he's not ready for that. He's not ready. No, everybody's arguing.
He's not ready.
It was
Not ready.
Megalobox.
He is a
Megalobox,
mere
like,
fledgling.
this will
He is
be a
still
good-
but a Padawan.
Yeah, this is
He
his
is not
entrance.
prepared.
Bro,
Yo,
that's
I heard Pete Alonso shouted you out. I heard that was pretty pug. He's a
Honestly,
sportsman.
one of the best days of my life. It was awesome. I still I'm cheesing so hard right now just thinking about it. I think I showed them. There was a Mets clip, and he jacked a home run. And I was scared. I was like, he said my name. Like, I was so happy.
My friend spent $300 for that.
I know, but it did go to charity. So you're the man for that. You're the man
That's
for
right.
that.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
you're the man.
wait. You're a Mets fan?
I'm a diehard Mets fan, sadly.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so
It's
sorry, bro.
Like, it's embarrassing. It's really
I'm
embarrassing.
so sorry.
It's
dude.
really bad. It's really bad.
Like I don't know anything about baseball, and I know that's a bad thing to be.
That is like it's a known everywhere that the Mets are really that bad. And amazingly, my whole community
sense.
now, they
You know
don't
what-
watch
you know what?
sports, bro. They watch anime. They're Mets fans now. They know everything about the Mets. They tell me, and they're like, "Oh, you're 7 games out of first." I'm like, "You don't even watch, bro. You have no idea."
Chad is the
Yo.
master of everything. Anything
You
that's a
know why-
possible topic, they become the masters of.
You know why Mets? You know what Mets stands for?
My entire team
Metropolitan.
sucks.
No, it stands for metastases.
What?
What?
It's the cancer of the baseball
Oh my
community.
Motherfucker.
I hate you, dude. I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was
like-
gonna be my entire team sucks. I've heard that a million times, dude.
But
Oh.
imagine though, imagine being from New York and supporting the Mets instead of the Yankees.
Imagine
That's
being
like-
from New York.
Bro, yeah, imagine just break it down all and just imagine me in here. The Yankees are like the team. I'm nuts. I'm sure you've probably seen it like all the time, but everybody usually has a Yankees hat on, and those are like the cool guys. They'll walk around. They got the how you doing, yeah. With the Yankee hat, and like Mets fans are known to be pussies, basically.
I love how this man. You're really highlighting the strong suits of your fandom here, aren't you?
Yeah, bro. It's
I
like
still love
it's like
them
you're a
though. I
Mexican
still
kid.
love them. I still love them though. I will always support them, but they have done me dirty for so many years.
Have you
It's
seen
pretty-
Code Geass?
I have not. I've heard of it, but I've
Because
not. No.
I feel like you're the guy who would be like, Suzaku is my favorite character.
No, he's not that guy. Don't do him like that.
The Mets
bro.
are the Suzakus of the
What does
world.
that mean?
Listen, Lelouch is obviously the New York Yankees of that show, and Suzaku is the Mets.
Yeah, that's fair.
No,
I just love-
Nina Einstein is the Mets. Everyone else, they're all other players. Okay?
So you were
They're
saying it
all
was being
other
unfair to
full
Suzaku.
teams.
Not
You
to
can-
Max, to Suzaku.
Yeah, I said it was unfair. I didn't say to who.
No,
did
I would be Laylock. I would be Laylock.
Laylock. Laylock of the Rebellion. You just lost a weed point.
I'm already getting minuses because I didn't know Code Geass. They're already spamming it, so I'm already down points.
Dude,
No,
you
no,
just
no.
said Code Geass.
Watch-
You just said Code
For saying
Geass.
Code Geass, I'll give him one up for Geass.
dude.
That's funny.
Okay, well, we can't expect him to watch everything. It's more that based
Yeah,
on
no,
his
no.
actual opinions.
Exactly. I wouldn't deduct the Wii point for not having seen Code Geass. I would deduct the Wii point for pronouncing it Laylock. Okay.
Well, that's how it's spelled. Well, how do you say it? I'm sorry.
Did you know that Fifi has a body pillow of Laylock?
Laylock.
She's got a body pillow of Laylock.
Yep.
Captain Laylock, bro.
Oh, well, he sounds like well, he's the Yankee fan, right?
What?
He would be the Yankee.
Yeah, he
As
Yeah,
you were
he's
explaining it?
he's the equivalent, I guess. Sure, why not?
Oh, what a dick.
I just love that your chat's like, okay, Nagzz is a Chad. Let's make him watch a sports anime to get into it. Honestly, big brain.
That's what they
Yo,
did. That was like.
I'm
what- got me
impressed
into
that you
it.
picked Megalobox. Did you know that the Megalobox OST is the intro soundtrack to all of my Yu-Gi-Oh videos. It is.
I lose
Yo.
weeb points for that. I didn't know that.
Whoa, dude! Actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Now, 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 now. It's such a banger.
Yo, okay, look at that. That was a good choice. Hey, but of course they're gonna take credit for it. I don't even get credit for watching it. They
You
get credit for introducing it.
You get credit for watching it. All right.
Well, you
let's
get
go.
credit for
Another
liking it.
anime or
You wouldn't bring it up if you didn't like it, right?
That's
Yo,
true. I
Nagzz,
did really like
Nagzz,
it a
give
lot.
Give us an all-round weebism. It doesn't even necessarily be an anime, a waifu, a VTuber. Give us a weebism of yours.
A weebism? All right.
Mm.
Weebism is that sometimes, even though they're the main characters, those side characters are not only the most interesting, but some of the best to make husbandos or waifus.
Oh, I'm like, where's he going with this?
All right. By the fact that you think that is like a rare take, you lose a weeb point.
Oh my! I can't win,
All right.
dude. Oh
And
my!
any actual weeb would take it for granted that
God,
the
they
main
were
character
clapping.
always sucks.
Now they're minusing. They were clapping. You made them minus. They were actually clapping, and now they're minusing and Wing. Dude,
You have to understand, the less you know about a character, the more of your fantasies you can project onto them.
No, Animac,
So-
what are you saying? What are you saying? It's like you're just comparing them to the main character. The main character of Naruto, Sakura, and Naruto and Sasuke. Okay.
No, what I'm saying is
Dude.
the reason why people love to attach themselves to like side characters is because they don't know anything about them, so they can just like self-insert what they want that person to be like. That's why some people are like, "Bro, I love Vados from Dragon Ball," and like
No one
you
says
don't know
that
anything
in
about her other
reviews.
than she's like hot blue alien
Oh my
waifu
Lord.
who can beat Goku canonically.
All right, dude.
Wow.
But the way I see it, main characters of anime generally are so bland, especially like long anime. They're bland because they try to get the self-insert generic points. They have the generic tragic backstory and the generic like growth cycle. There's no nuance in the characters because they want everyone to be able to love that character. Like even if you look at most of their powers are like colorless powers. Like Naruto has his generic melee Rasengan, right? Ichigo just shoots lasers and is fast. Like they're generic powers. Like the side characters are nuanced. So different people with different personalities can attach themselves to side characters. That's just basic psychology, bro. And also Vados has big boobs.
It was a good take, right?
All right,
I will
so
say -1 for Nux for this one because he didn't single out Luffy. He didn't single out Luffy as an exception because Luffy has powers that are not necessarily even as cool as many other characters, and yet
It's
he
true.
makes
well,
them cool.
he's generic in a lot of
If-
ways, 100%.
If you've seen my video on anime protagonists, I think this was actually either the last or second last anime video I've ever made. Anime protagonists in general, I said Luffy's a god tier protagonist.
Yeah, Luffy is
So,
my
I do
favorite
think he's a-
shonen protagonist without a doubt, and he is generic in many ways as well.
Nice.
Look at his powers. He goes long boy for like what the first.
Yeah, I don't think that's a generic power. That's not
No,
like
I don't
super
think that's
strong
generic
or
either.
super
I'm just saying
fancy
there's
for me.
nothing really all that nuanced with just stretching your arm and punching someone.
It's true,
too
but
bad.
there
Fine.
aren't nuances with Zoro or Sanji necessarily either. You know, I
That's fair.
think that he is. I don't know. I think Luffy's a great protagonist, but that's not what we're doing here.
Yes.
Because Nagzz
Okay,
definitely didn't
Nagzz,
read
you
One Piece.
can't do research now, okay? You can't do
We're
research
trying
now.
to speedrun a manga, so I can...
No.
Yo,
The test.
The
You
One
can't
Piece
cheat
version
on the test. You have to
with
go.
Nagzz.
Fine.
All right, Nagzz, take it away. An anime you like, a waifu, a VTuber, a weebism. Hit us, bro.
So a waifu that I do like is also Albedo, and I really did love the first season of Overlord. I thought it was really good. I started watching the second season, so the community wanted me to watch the first season of Overlord. I really liked it, but the second season,
Wait.
it was losing me.
Wait, you didn't like all the lizard sex?
I didn't in the second season. The whole lizard thing revolving around it like lost me, and I actually stopped kind of watching. Not to
Dude.
be mean.
Good take.
Nagzz,
really-
Good fucking
You get
take.
plus one weeb point. Let's
Wait,
go.
what?
Plus one.
For not
Plus
watching
one
it?
weeb point
Wait,
for
yeah,
dropping Overlord.
It makes
second
no
season.
what? That makes no sense.
You're on
Yeah,
Rand
probably.
Cafe. It's not all about consuming the most. You had a good take there. Albedo is a decent yandere that's hot as fuck, and season 1 is unreal, and it has very slow and shitty points in season 2. Like
You see,
I-
my boy Nagzz, a non-weeb would see Albedo and be like, true, she's hot, but also she wants to murder all the people around me and be turned off. By the fact that it turned you on, that is a weeb point right there, my man.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a weeb point.
Also, I think we've all said this before on the Rant Cafe that we love Overlord when it focuses on the main cast, but sometimes when it goes on these like long diversions, like with the lizard people, it starts to lose you because it just takes so long. Not that those characters are not important or anything, but it just takes too long and takes you too far away from the main cast that you grew to love.
Yep. Oh my god. I got
Good-
a point for
good
that. Yeah,
take,
I
good
was
take.
scared to say that because I know how popular Overlord is, but it kind of
Well,
deterred
you're
me from
talking to the
watching
three
it.
of us. I think none of us really love Overlord that much. Like
I like Overlord a lot, but I agree that it has some
Yeah,
faults.
by the way, if you had said Shaltir is best girl, you would have gotten plus 10 weeb points. Not because I agree, but because that is such a weeb answer.
oh, that's a pretty weeb answer.
Yeah, that is a weeb answer.
Why would it be a weeb answer?
Because Albedo was
Explain.
like the fan favorite.
Because
Okay.
no,
so that's-
because Shaltir's a lolly. Say it like it is, Briggs.
Okay.
Psychotic lolly.
Psychotic lolly, fair enough.
Psychotic lolly that's 4,000 years old. That's literally the criteria for, weebism.
And
Yeah,
like,
but I do agree
an
with
icon.
Albedo being better.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I just want to bring this up real quick because I got really happy when you mentioned Megalobox, but you mentioned something else right afterwards, and then we didn't talk about it. You've watched Food Wars?
I did. I watched Food Wars. I thought it was really
Oh,
good. That was really good.
Whoa!
Yeah, Food Wars was really
That's
good.
a pretty weeby choice
That's a
too.
weeb, that's
Like,
a weeb point right
why?
there.
I feel
You
like
deserve
why-
it.
I started and I learned what like kind of slice of life animes are. Is that
Oh,
what you call
no.
it? Like, what
You
they-
called Food Wars
No,
slice
I'm not
of
calling. No.
life?
I'm talking about. No, I'm not saying Food Wars is slice of life. Just because I watched Food Wars and then I watched Saito Chesto after that. So like,
Oh!
back, and that was like what I learned what a slice
Oh
of
my
life.
god.
I love-
This man has watched all the underground stuff.
Yo.
What the hell?
My community, them, I don't know. Like,
These
I
legends.
don't know.
By the way, it's not called Sato Chesto, but I love that you called it that.
Yeah, that's
That's
okay.
that's what I don't know. Isn't it like something with your chest and the dumbbells or?
How heavy are the dumbbells you
Yeah,
lift?
no, double. Yeah, there you go, that thing. But I just remember it was easier to remember Saito chest though. So
That's fair.
That's literally one
Oh
of my
my
alerts on
God.
Twitch. The guy that's like doing
Yeah,
his side
Briggs
chest pose.
actually loves that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Briggs loves the.
I think it has good advice for people trying to get into working out.
yeah, a little exercise at the
I
end
like-
too of each thing.
So Briggs, honestly, I'm gonna say this again. You lose a weeb point for that because 99% of weebs are not trying to work out.
Bro, do I look like your common weeb? Come on.
Exactly, but you lose the point.
This man was looking fit. In
We're
volleyball
not
yesterday
trying to
as
deduct
hell.
points from Brigo's weebness, okay? If you've seen over 100 anime, you get into weebdom. All right?
19. Damn it.
Dude, he said Sato Chesto, and I knew the name of the anime he was talking about. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm a
He
weeb.
did.
Anime, please do.
Yeah, but that's not a weeb anime. That's a Chad anime, bro.
How are you doing with Haikyuu, man? It's only one of the most popular Shonen Jump anime. How are you doing? You still in season 1?
I'm 2 episodes away from finishing season 1.
Nice, dude. Nice. On his stationary bike. Speaking of how he hates exercise. Anyway, Nagzz, let's go. Another weebism.
Another weebism. Well, I know nobody. This is gonna get me a ton of minus points. I just happen to really like her because she was my type. Just like of what I look at for.
He
a
says
waifu.
Misa. Imagine if he says Misa.
Oh my god.
It was, and not many people, I guess, know her really, but it is Catalea. Catalea from Violet Evergarden. She is, I guess, kind of a side character, but very smart. She's basically one of the teachers for the writers and everything for all the writing. And what is funny? Why?
All
What?
three of us are thinking the same thing
Yeah,
right now.
literally all
Boring.
three
We're
of
all
us.
Wow.
thinking the same thing right now.
How boring even the description sounds. That's what we're thinking.
All three of us dropped Violet Evergarden after like one episode.
Yeah.
I thought
And
she was
no.
great, man. She's
Did,
hot.
so did you like Violet Evergarden?
I actually, it made me. I thought if I could be honest, I thought the way everybody was like, it's gonna really hit the feels and everything, and it was like, you need to watch this and everything. I expected more from what everybody told me, and I remember it won anime of the year, like 3 years ago or something. I don't think it was. I thought it was
won
really good.
something. I don't know if it was.
Wait,
that
Yeah,
hold
what's
on,
something on the
hold on.
Anime Awards or something?
Wait,
the Crunchyroll
you're
Anime
giving an anime credit because it won a Crunchyroll award? That's minus a weeb point.
No, I
No,
said
no,
I
he's talking
disagree
about
with
the
that.
waifu. He's
Yeah,
talking about the
I'm talking
waifu
about the waifu.
only.
Yeah, I am talking about the waifu. But
He said he was surprised. He thought it was gonna be better based off of all the like.
Yeah, and it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be a lot better.
Yeah,
but I did.
no.
I liked it. It was okay. But just the hype around it from everyone telling me to watch it, I thought it was gonna be a lot better, and I wasn't really.
Yeah, agreed. So that's a plus weak point
That's
for me
a plus
because
weak point.
I also
respect
thought that Catalea is absolutely stunningly hot, like a 10 out of 10.
Thank
The
you.
problem is that even with her being so hot, I still couldn't bring myself to keep watching the show because it was so boring.
Yeah.
But she is, as soon as I saw her, I was like, bruh.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruh.
So I've kept
I'm
her.
fucking
She's what kept me going, even though she really doesn't play much of a role in it. She's got her times on there, especially the ending. But she is like actually my #1 waifu. She will always be. I guess it was like the beginning too. It was the beginning of me kind of learning about waifus too. I know she's trash, guy. Oh, they don't stop. And she's always had a special place in my heart. She always will. So it's been my my first ever waifu.
I wouldn't say heart, but I'm definitely with you.
Nice. Oh,
Respect.
Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah.
I'm looking at her pictures right now, and the more I look, the more I
gorgeous.
respect.
She's gorgeous. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. Guys, Kent is not a waifu. Is a ship girl in like a game Azure Lane? Oh, can that be a waifu?
Azure Lane did become an anime.
It depends if you've paid money for this gacha waifu.
Well,
But Azure Lane became an anime, right? So it counts.
I think waifus apply to anything. Like even if it's a weeb game, it's legal.
That's
yeah, I was
fair.
gonna say.
I mean,
so
we
that's a
all
good
know
question.
that.
Like, like in a ship game like that from a gacha game, are they considered waifus?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I mean, isn't Mori Calliope the VTuber? Isn't she like
Callie.
one of your waifus?
Yes, yeah, she would be. I guess
What?
more V2s. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is like at least +5 weeb points.
Hey, nice.
Having a Japanese VTuber as one of your waifus is like, I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's just really weeb.
Yo, that's one
is
one
pretty
thing that Nagzz has on me. Like he's more of a weeb when it comes to VTubers, because I only watch Melcy.
Hey, hold what? What? Really, dude? Really?
Nagzz videos out
Right here. I am
Okay,
literally right
I
here. bro.
only watch Iron Mouse. What can I say? Sorry, Nux.
That's messed up.
Dude, you were okay. I watched you for years before you even became a VTuber. I barely can. I'm sorry, but I don't consider you a VTuber when the discussion comes up.
I'm rating Nagzz.
It's it's actually like a good
Wow.
point because everybody whenever we do like mini discovers, so they pick like 3 different VTubers for me to look into. There's always people that'll come in and they'll always say like Nux, like do Nux, and I'm like well, Nux is my boy. And same like with a lot of the VShoja girls, I'm friends with them, so I'm gonna do like a separate discovers on it. But the first thing they always do is say Nux always. So in my eyes, he will always be a VTuber. Yeah, he will. He's a pure VTuber. He's in
now.
that. Yeah, he's a VTuber, and yeah, that's
Minus 10
that's
for
how
Briggs.
I like to say that I mean, I jumped on the wave, admittedly. Like I called myself a VTuber when VTubers became a thing. So
Yeah.
I do respect not including me as well.
Well, Honest Descriptions just didn't have you as a VTuber, bro. I was watching
I also-
your top 10s like 5 years ago. Get out of here.
I know it's true. Admittedly, I am not your typical VTuber. Even now, like I don't do the streaming gig like everyone does.
You should.
You definitely should. Yes.
Wow.
Anyway, there was people in the chat saying that I was wrong for calling her a Japanese.
Oh, she's part of
VTuber.
Whole Live EN. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's part of Hololive
Hololive.
EN. Yeah.
Hololive is a Japanese company. They just have a offshoot that speaks English. So you're wrong.
Wow.
I will never argue with anything. I will just take it as just canon, whatever you tell me.
Yeah, this is me-
never, bro.
This is
never.
me just arguing with like
Never.
a random person in chat, guys, because that's what this podcast is all about.
Dude, I love and like you guys are just quick with like the comebacks and the confidence in your voices with answers. Dude, I'm sitting here like shaking, like I would say Catalea. That's okay, It's like, and you guys like, no, that's good. +1. No, -1. No, that doesn't count. No.
Dude, this has nothing to do with anime. This is just a rule of the internet. The more confident sounding person wins. That's how it is. Okay.
Also true.
History is written by the victor. Arguments are won by the confidence.
Honestly,
That's
just how it works.
that's my logic all the time. I'm just
And-
gonna scream louder than you, and I'm
I
right.
like that.
As long as you're historically accurate, that's all that matters.
God damn it.
Sounds good.
It's actually a good. That's a good quote. I like that.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Next weed
anime.
point. Next weed. Let's go.
Let's see. So I would say, let's see if I could have a weebinism.
Bro, my man, struggling.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Most of my things have been VTubers lately. I've been low on the anime. I only watch with community.
All right, hold up. So what's a
Bible Black.
VTuberism?
Oh, Bible. Okay.
All right,
Bible
minus a weed point. That's just a meme hentai at this point.
No.
Sorry, bro.
That's how my second channel started. Technically from Iron Mouse, because she wanted me to review it, and she wanted me to review a few things. So that channel kind of started because it was basically from Iron Mouse in my chat, and I wanted to learn like more about anime and VTubers since all they were sending was clips of these things, and I didn't know any VTubers. I was like, what is those? And they were just sending nonstop clips. They were like, oh, this, and in a unified form saying everybody's name. Any VTuber I pulled up, they would just be spamming their name, all of this. I was just like, oh my god, and they were like, you should review it, you should check it out. I was like, all right, let's do it. And first thing was Bible Black, so I watched the whole thing of Bible Black, and I did a review on it, and that's where I learned that was where I saw my first Fuda.
Hmm.
Oh,
So that was my first.
I'm still saying
Fuda I ever
-1 on this. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, same here. Bible Black's
yeah,
too
it's
normal,
too
bro.
it's too mainstream, bro. Like
It's the
Bible Black,
mainstream
someone
normie
mentions
hentai.
that, and it's like, bruh, like, come on,
It's really
It's not
that normal? Like, it's
2007
mainstream?
It
Really?
is such a normie hentai. It's the
Really?
go-to normie hentai.
Oh wow!
It's not necessarily no. I will correct Nux. It is not the go-to normie hentai. It is the go-to hentai for people who think hentai, who want an example of an edgy hentai. Go-to.
Sure. Anyway, I'm not gonna die on this hill. What's since you've been researching VTubers lately, what's a trend, a VTuber trend, or something that VTubers tend to do that you find weird?
That I find weird. That's a good question. Weird.
Like, is it maybe the ara thing?
I thought ara is more of like, it's ara. Wait, let me see if I know this. That's when a like a MILF is trying to pick up like a cub, right?
Sure.
Yeah, like an older woman. Older woman
is trying to pick up like like a younger protagonist or something.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
My man
Also
just said
acceptable
cub.
is to say
That was cute.
boya.
I love the way you said ara
I've
ara.
never heard. Oh, what?
You're like ara. It sounded like a fucking JoJo character about to start punching. Like
Not ora.
I know, but he said the way he said it. There we go.
Yeah, it's very, very big difference between ora, and ara. Very big.
What is ora?
Oh my god, I'm crying right now inside. Oh.
We can't expect him to have seen everything.
I know
You
what.
don't have to
I
see-
knew what
the
I
JoJo
knew what
references?
JoJo. I have. All right. JoJo. I've not watched JoJo except it was part 2 because I was getting all these Dio memes just constantly all the time. Everybody's yelling at me.
So he watched part
you need
2,
to
the
watch.
only part without Dio.
Without Dio, yeah,
What a
because I was like,
legend.
I don't want to see anything with this Dio guy. And so I saw a little bit of part 2, and I thought it was really cool with like the Metallo references and everything, and cool. And I learned you learn a little bit about Dio kind of, but he's not really in it.
So did
but
you-
I only watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, so
I
you
didn't get
started
quite
watching
far.
part 2 and didn't finish. -1 week
Yes,
point.
correct. Okay.
Minus
damn it.
10.
Yep.
I'm giving minus 10 for this, guys. Hasn't seen JoJo's, didn't know ora, stopped watching part 2, and didn't like Dio memes.
Yeah.
Wait, before we give our verdict, Nagzz, thoughts on Speedwagon?
10 out of 10. Waifu.
That is a point. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro. That's
So you get minus 9. Minus 9.
I don't want to give him a big increment just for not seeing an anime. I didn't watch JoJo's until like a year and a half
until
ago.
I forced him.
Yeah.
Shut
I
up!
forced him.
Everybody's saying liars. Shut up! No, don't worry. It's a 10 out of 10. Speedwagon.
Also,
is a 10 out of
Nux-
10. Don't listen to them.
Minus
All
1.
right, what's the
minus 1
correct
point
way
for
to
you.
pronounce? Wait. What's the correct way to pronounce Speedwagon?
Speedwagon.
Minus a point. Sorry, bro.
Minus a point, yeah.
Not gonna fly. I knew what I was doing, anime. I knew what I was doing.
You on that, but now I see there was a reason.
It was all part of my magnanimous plan, okay? I wanted to lull him into a
Speedwagon! Super Speedwagon!
Try again.
Don't talk in chat. If you're gonna give wrong answers.
Speedwagon!
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 Well done.
He's trying so hard.
I love it. I love you, Nagzz.
This poor man.
Yeah, Nagzz, respect, man.
Yeah, I love this man, honestly, with my whole boner and soul.
But yeah, I will watch JoJo for sure. I mean, not only just because of old memes. I did hear that, and everybody always talks about it. Everything has a reference apparently to it. There's always a JoJo reference. It just seems to connect a lot of different things, and it seems to be like a very popular anime between.
I'm still dying over. Don't talk in chat if you're gonna give the wrong answers.
It's like when you're cheating on it, and the guy next to you whispers to you the wrong answer.
Yeah.
They always give me the wrong answers, dude, and then they all laugh in unison, bro. Don't give me wrong answers.
Yeah, don't rely on chat, bro. Like, I've learned a long time ago not to rely on chat, especially in Rank Cafe.
Well, I got no choice.
Chat's all he has. It's his lifeline.
I got, man. It's literally all I got.
Well, when you live in New York, what else you gotta do?
I got nothing else.
What you gotta do?
Yeah, that's fair. Dude, if you don't, you're in New York, you don't know your neighbors. You gotta know chat.
It's pizza and chat, dude. That's all I got, man.
Pizza and chat.
But
seriously, Nagzz.
I will watch JoJo one day.
Seriously though, Nagzz.
Yeah.
As serious you are about watching JoJo's, why the hell do you live in New York? This place sucks, man.
It's atrocious here. Taxes are high. The traffic is terrible. The people are mean and rude. It smells. It stinks. Why? I'm basically staying here for my family, but I lived here all my life. I would go somewhere, obviously, maybe Florida, Texas, maybe somewhere in central U.S. or something.
Am I allowed to mention what borough you live on stream? Like, is that
yeah.
So you're in Staten Island, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's decent. You know, it's not a disaster. Staten Island's like okay.
I've lived in Manhattan before, so I've bumped around all the boroughs.
That's a
Manhattan was the worst. Manhattan was probably the worst. That was the most expensive. It was about $2,500. I paid
living in Manhattan is like living in a sewer.
It was terrible. I had one bathroom, one bedroom. That was it. It was small. It was $2,800 a month. It was terrible.
That's a disaster.
That doesn't surprise me at all. It's probably worse now.
And it wasn't even a good area. Yeah, definitely. And it wasn't even a good area. It was pretty rough. And then I lived in Brooklyn. Brooklyn wasn't so bad. I mean, I grew up mostly there. I guess mostly Staten Island too, back and forth. But Staten Island's not bad. I like Staten Island.
Yeah, Staten Island's okay.
I've always wondered why Americans think that like Canadians are so polite and stuff, because it's not really. Like, it's just a normal amount of polite. But it's because you go to like New York and you're like, what is this shit, man?
I went
by comparison.
True. Yeah, it's true.
I mean, people always comment.
So nice.
People were commenting on my volleyball stream yesterday. They're like, "How are you guys like so nice to each other? Like, whenever someone made a mistake, it was like, no worries, good try, get them next time." Like, it was always like very positive. There was no arguing or anything. And I'm just like, do you guys just suck in the U.S.? Like, I got the same comment like 5 times yesterday.
Yes.
Bro, like, watch Haikyuu. They're always like,
here, bro.
Don't mind.
Don't mind.
And I wanna visit because I know some people that want to visit Banff. Have you ever heard of Banff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Banff, and I heard it's very beautiful. Very beautiful.
It's nicer than New York, that's for sure.
Everything's nicer than New York, dude.
Do you guys actually drink Tim Hortons and like it, or is it
American? Okay, so let me give you the scoop on Tim Hortons.
Okay.
Tim Hortons is decent, but it is super convenient because it's on like every corner. There's better coffee in McDonald's than there is in Tim Hortons, sadly.
Oh,
but
really?
McDonald's is not on every corner, so you know.
Well, no, McDonald's is really taking over the game. But before, McDonald's never had coffee, so it was like for like $2 Canadian, which is like not even real money, you could get a cheap, quick, affordable coffee at any corner, and that's kind of like this. They had a whole Canadian brand going.
Oh, I'm actually shocked. You think McDonald's coffee is really good, but whenever I have Tim Hortons, it's so freaking good. But I guess because it's not at every corner, you know what I mean? It's like pizza because there's pizza at every corner. I had enough pizza.
We've gotten used to it. We had it our entire lives, right? So maybe we think it's overrated.
I've had quite a few times where Tim Hortons coffee would be like burnt and stuff like that. So it's not all that's cracked up to.
The hell's burnt coffee?
It's it was in the beans were burnt or
When it,
I don't know.
when
I
it
don't know
tastes
how
like
coffee's burnt.
when
Okay?
it tastes
I don't
like a
know how to do
dark
it.
roast when you didn't order a dark roast. That's when it tastes burnt.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
Dude,
like-
you just said it's like, oh man, they heated up the coffee this time.
Okay, I don't know how the process works. I don't know if they leave it in the machine for too long or if they burn the beans or whatever. But the point is, it tastes different in a bad way.
Gotcha.
I make myself
Nux, do you even
coffee.
drink coffee at this point? Nux, do you even drink coffee? Because you asking me that, bro.
I drink a lot of coffee actually.
Are you? If you come out as a tea drinker, I will never talk to you. I will never talk to you or Connor, Sea Dog again.
Look, I will drink the occasional tea, but that said, I am a coffee guy.
I used to be
Nice.
I used to be a coffee guy. I used to be a tea guy, and then I was graced with the beautiful nectar from God, G Fuel, with code Briggs for
Yeah.
10 to
Dude,
30% off
G
your order.
That's what it's all about. Yo, wait, hold up.
I remember how excited you were. You. Yeah.
Fifi is in chat without a check mark. What happened, Fifi? Please tell me you didn't get unpartnered.
Oh no.
Oh no! Wait, really? Or are you sure it's not a bug?
It's Fifi.
No,
Was
because
I-
she was in the chat just before she had it.
Yeah, she's verified.
It's
Oh,
probably
I
the
don't
bug.
see it
yeah,
here.
it's probably
I
the
don't
bug.
see it here.
It's probably the bug.
All
If you
right.
click on her name, it says
Mayune's
verified.
here too. She's got a check mark. I see. She's in the chat.
Oh.
So it's probably a bug. I'm guessing it's probably.
I
a
hope
bug.
so. That would be very sad.
Imagine
By the way, hi,
if Fifi.
Mayune.
Imagine if Fifi lives in New York and the real reason Nux went down to visit his family was to get with her.
I'm staying in the what's it called? Freaking
Okay.
goddamn it.
You both are actually pure content on Twitter, dude. It is
Dude,
hilarious.
our
to
Twitter
read.
interactions
It's
are so
amazing.
funny. We are
Actually
the
really
funniest
good.
people on Twitter right now.
I will
agree.
say,
Normally-
it is very entertaining, dude.
Normally,
It is really
Twitter's a
entertaining.
disaster and I hate it. But now, instead of like stupid hot takes about politics, my timeline is flooded with sexual messages between Nux and Fifi, and I think it's an improvement.
It is
saved
definitely
Twitter.
improvement.
Fifi and I single-handedly saved Twitter.
You're
Yeah,
not
it's
wrong.
super
You are not
entertaining.
wrong, bro.
We're amazing. We're not just not wrong. We are fantastic. We are the best part of Twitter. Am I tooting my own horn a little too much here? I don't think so. I really don't.
I know you don't.
They saved Twitter together. I love it.
Nags, I
Yeah.
want to hear more waifus from you, bro. I'm a
Alright,
waifu guy. I'm a waifu
Hold on. I'm just
expert,
going to
I
go
like
to
call
our
myself.
thread yesterday. I'm going to my thread yesterday with Fifi. It was pretty pog.
Okay.
Let me just read it to you because it's pretty short. Fifi tweets, just found out sex isn't real. I said, just because you never had it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Fifi says, if I recall correctly, you were over at my place last night, were you not? I say,
New
if I
York.
don't know what you're talking about.
I said in New York. Go on.
You know what you're talking about? I said, if I surmise correctly, you responded to this tweet with your hand in your pants, did you not? Said, if I'm to understand, you misread my tweet because of the cum blocking your screen. So I said, Fifi, stop coming on my screen as it makes. It's so funny.
You can't even keep a straight face while reading.
Actually, really good.
Fifi says, stop leaving the vibration on. I say, stop hiding my phone in your vagina. Fifi says, start putting your dick in my vagina. So
Bro,
I said,
You just got banned from OnlyFans for that conversation.
so I responded with DMs where I said, yo, Fifi, why are blondes buried in pyramid-shaped
No,
coffins?
don't. He keeps going. He keeps
He
going.
says, why? And I said, because as soon as the head hits the pillow, the legs know what to do.
God damn it.
Oh god.
Dude, my dad just delivered me the greatest sandwich of all time. I don't know what it is, but this is unreal.
Is it a pizza sandwich?
No, it's an Italian.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even see this until now. Fifi responded to that with your joke about my pussy lips is better.
God damn it, nuts.
What even is this podcast anymore?
I love it. I'm on Red Cafe, baby. Let's go, dude.
Nags,
Great.
give me another waifu.
Okay, waifu. Another one. I will choose. I will choose. Oh, actually, I guess it would be classified. I'm gonna go with Beidou. Beidou from Genshin Impact.
Genshin,
You did say.
girl.
You did say. You did
Genshin
say.
Impact. Dude, how does
Yeah,
it feel? How does it feel, bro, to have waifus from Hololive and waifus from Genshin Impact, even though they have beef and hate each other?
Oh, I didn't know that. That sucks. I don't want to choose. I just want to.
I don't know, man.
I just want to love. I don't want to choose.
I've honestly played Genshin Impact a little bit, but not a lot, so I can't really comment on it.
I don't
know anybody's
understand.
personality.
I don't understand
I
how
really
people get
played the
addicted to it. I played it a couple, like 3-4 hours. It sucked.
Really? I didn't. I played the game very little. I just did it for the waifu gambling. You know. It was a
Yo,
lot of fun.
Anime, did you play it for the sponsor?
Yes, I got sponsored.
Yeah, same here. I've only played Genshin Impact for the sponsor too. I have a warm place in my heart for Genshin Impact ever since I was invited onto a trivia game show with a bunch of Genshin streamers, and I was the only one there that never played it, and I still came in 3rd place, which was extremely epic, if I do say so myself.
This guy, look at him.
Like, I'll be honest, when I was playing Genshin, I just really liked the graphics. So what I did was, there's this thing where you can like do like, you kind of like float through the air, like glide, and I would just climb tall buildings and just like glide around the world and enjoy myself.
Honestly,
like I wasn't doing any missions or nothing. man.
Beautiful world, great waifus, terrible gameplay.
They're all gonna spam
I haven't
hentai.
tried
I don't like that.
much, but again, I'm not gonna say anything in case they want to sponsor me again. So
I mean,
I have no
dude,
complaints about you.
If they'll
Genshin.
pay me to play it on stream, I will absolutely do it. Genshin Impact's actually my favorite game. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I get nervous accepting any anime type sponsor things because I feel like I'm not like a weeb. I'm trying to be there, and I feel like it's like I don't know. At least my opinion. Like I don't.
Bro, the
wanna...
sponsors don't care. The sponsors don't care. They just wanna
Someone
reach
in
your audience.
chat.
I mean, more of my like community. I don't want to be like, look, I'm taking this now because you guys taught me everything I know. Now we're gonna. I don't know. I don't feel right.
You want to know
Until
a
I get
game
weeb status or
that
something.
you want to know a game that's better than Genshin Impact?
What?
Anything?
Raid Shadow Legends.
This
The
guy.
absolute
Yes.
man lads. Despite getting into beef with Raid like a year and a half ago, they crawled back and they are sponsoring me again. I don't know if they got new managers or whatever, but the absolute legends have returned.
I unironically
Bro,
like
I
Raid
have-
Shadow Legends more than Genshin Impact, gameplay-wise.
Wow.
Unironically.
Wow.
Raid has been our most consistent sponsor ever, so I love Raid. I don't care what anyone says.
Dude, they messaged me 2 days ago saying, "Can we sponsor you once next month?" And I said, "Hell yeah," because
Yo, next week, Rank FA is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Let's go.
I forgot. Next week we're sponsored by Raid right here on Twitch.
Dude, I mean, we make fun and all, but Raid Shadow Legends supports YouTubers more than YouTube supports YouTubers.
That is a good point. It is a good point.
I
know what
honestly
Pico
think
mean,
I've-
but, like honestly.
I honestly think I've made more off
Raid-
of Raid Shadow Legends sponsors than YouTube ad revenue over the course of 5 years.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
Raid is
actually
putting
think
all
so.
our kids
That's
through
impressive.
college, basically, bro. Raid is
Dude,
putting all
you
of
don't
our kids through
understand. And
college.
also, like, Raid pays double what every other sponsor pays too. Like,
Yeah.
they're legends. I love them.
They definitely do. I've never done one with them. I have kindly declined. I don't know. I'm just very picky with choosing anything. I haven't done.
That's fair.
anything.
That's fair.
Very
I'm pretty picky too. I just like Raid for the memes.
I mean, you're it's like perfect for the memes, for everything. You're literally a walking meme legend. It's perfect for you. All these, so many different things are perfect for you.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
It makes sense.
Thank
It
you.
makes sense.
It would have been funny if Nux said, "Oh, I'm very picky too." By the way, have you heard of this new crypto called Nux coin?
Save the Nux, dude.
Save the
You
nugs.
saved the
Nux.
Save the
Save the
nuts! Save
Save
the
the
nuts!
the Nux.
No, my lord, dude, that Save the Kids beat drama
Oh,
has been my favorite drama of 2021.
I mean, well, I watched
Like-
everything from CoffeeZilla and
Yeah, Coffee's great.
some ordinary gamers. Yeah.
yeah,
I
and Buddha's
yeah.
awesome too.
Yeah.
I've
The
actually
funny-
been watching CoffeeZilla for like a year. I find interesting like these scammers, that type of content. Like,
No,
and,
I just found him during the Save the Kids thing.
Same thing. I
like-
haven't watched them before until then.
'cause I've
now I
been-
watch them. Now I watch
I've
them.
been friends with Muda for a while, some ordinary gamers. So he said he was doing this thing with CoffeeZilla, so I checked him out, and I liked his video a lot. Like the production value, the presentation, it was good stuff. So I checked on Twitter, and he was following me. So of course I followed him back. We are now best friends. I don't know.
This man has a million networking connections. It's just, I mean, it's nuts, dude.
Dude,
I like it.
truth is though, he is super entertaining, so I respect
The
that.
production quality in the videos is insane.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
good and so.
Dude, I mean, I am not trying to throw shade at anyone, but it was the funniest thing. It's like his $10 million studio, as he puts it, with the green screens, and he has all these 3D artists, and like he scripts like
So good.
shiz, and then it goes to some ordinary gamers who just flips the camera on. He looks like he just got off a bender, and then he's
So good. It's so good.
I love it. It's gregreat.
I'm kind of pissed now because I've been watching CoffeeZilla for so long, and now you're friends with him, and you just found out about him now. Not cool.
Yo, I when you tagged him in your tweet, I liked your tweet so he would get notified, and he retweeted it. Okay, that's a big bro move. Okay?
I do appreciate that. Yeah, I got acknowledged by CoffeeZilla.
That's
Let's
actually
go.
awesome. Nice.
Yes.
Dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like for me, YouTube drama has been kind of boring for a long time. But the Save the Kids one is a good one. It's a fun one.
It's like YouTube drama has just been like H3 like for the last 3 years. They've just been going at it over new shit.
Well, YouTube drama these days is this person allegations about something against him. That's it.
The real drama has really been with Twitch. That's where all the real drama's been.
Yeah.
I always tend to, I like to watch both and like learn about my fellow coworkers and all things. So I'm super into like all that. But the real, I guess more recent like it's been the year for Twitch drama, I'd say, of Twitch creators. So.
The only thing I've been following on Twitch drama is like the meta stuff.
Nah,
there's a lot more. There's drama everywhere. There's a lot.
Like you know the stuff being sexualized and then Twitch being like, no, it's totally cool, guys.
But my complaint about Twitch drama is because being that everyone's live for so many hours at a time, like shit gets said and thoughts get aired out. Like for example, recently one of the big streamers blocked another streamer on Twitter, and the other streamer mentioned it on their stream.
That was Greek God X.
Right. Greek God X blocked Pokimane on Twitter.
Yeah.
So Pokimane mentioned it.
no!
So XQC said, wow, how could Pokimane make it public that she was blocked on Twitter? And then it becomes like this ball rolling of content of other streamers who are all live sharing their opinions because 90% of their content is just taken from the top of r/livestream fails. So that's all I don't know. I'm not a fan of Twitch drama.
Well, I fear the day I never want to be on livestream. I never want to be on that Reddit. I was on there one time, all the way at the top for that one time. Blew up, and I said never again, never again. It wasn't bad or anything, but that.
I really don't
scares me, dude.
Like that kind of stuff doesn't interest me at all. Although I thought it was pretty funny how that one guy Hassan, who's like a socialist Twitch streamer, bought a $3 million house in Hollywood.
I actually thought that drama was so stupid, to be honest.
Yeah.
Also, that should not have been drama.
I'm gonna be honest, 99% of Twitch drama is just garbage, and I don't care about it. So.
It's hilarious to claim you're a socialist and have a $3 million house.
I don't see, like, I get what you're saying. I mean, I do hear where you're coming from, but socialism isn't about having nothing. Redistributing your wealth. Look, I'm not one to agree with all of Hassan's hot takes, but if he made $6 million on Twitch, then $3 million can be given to buying a house.
No, that's not what socialism is.
He pays his full taxes. You know who I laugh at? I laugh at the people.
I laugh at the people in New York who pay high taxes. Be careful with this topic.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid to criticize him? Is that what it is?
Oh, am I afraid?
Look, my boy.
No.
I'm not defending this. I'm not defending this. I disagree with you.
He's saying that just because someone's a socialist doesn't mean they can't make money and spend it on things.
Just because someone's a socialist, it doesn't mean they can't have money.
No, listen. If you're committed to a socialist cause, then you don't.
You keep on cutting out, bro.
I can't hear a word he's saying. He's a robot. Well, anyway, now I could say my own thing. I don't have complaints towards that. I have complaints if someone's a socialist and then they move to Texas not to pay taxes. That's a complaint.
He's still a robot.
He's still a robot.
I love loot.
There's a survey beacon.
He got him.
Am I back?
You're back,
yes,
man.
Yeah, you're back.
We didn't hear anything you said.
So my point was that if you're committed to a socialist cause, then you buy a decent house for yourself and you invest the rest of the money to the cause. Either you don't have to give it away to random people, but you can start your own, charity foundation or whatever to support people, because you can't tell me that a socialist has a $3 million house and a mile away from where he lives there's homeless people, and that's socialism. I'm sorry, no, that's not commitment to your cause.
Okay, dude. This is already off anime, and I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you started it, Nugz.
I really didn't.
You did.
I really did not.
Not about
okay.
socialism, but you started about
Twitch drama?
Twitch drama, correct.
Okay. That's fair. Anyway, what else you got, bro? Weeb points. I think we all lost some weeb points there.
Can I wait? You know what? You're all down with me, so you lost points. I'm
That was
with the
terrible.
cool kids, bro.
That was
Let's
terrible.
go. Briggs is over here just eating his sandwich.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
this
here
is-
trying to debate how I could get weeb points, and
I've never had a sandwich like this before, and I must say it's godly.
well, what kind of sandwich? You said it was some kind of Italian sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I took a huge bite. Fuck.
Isn't this quintessential Twitch stream?
Yeah.
Eating while talking about other streamers?
Yeah,
That's
it.
literally what
That's what we do. It's an Italian sausage with like rapini in it and onions.
If you want to criticize Hassan, isn't he the king of that? Reacting to videos and just leaving the room. Isn't that him?
I'm reading my manga.
I honestly don't know. I'm not familiar.
Yo, I'm sorry, Nagzz. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
Any
All
other
right, dude.
Nagzz
What
anime
you
stuff
reading
we
there?
covered?
What you reading there, bro?
Oh what is this? Oh, Gangsta. What? It was all my mangas were gifts given to me. Gangsta 1.
Oh, that's
Koski.
it sucks. Gangsta sucks. It's garbage.
So
It's
do I.
trash.
So now I don't. I should have pulled out something different. I do have I have a lot actually. Full Metal Alchemist is like really that one. I have that one too.
That's
That was
good.
too.
You ever gonna read it, or you just own
Fairly
it?
weak.
I'm
That's
good.
just
I've
good.
actually I never read a manga yet, and I do want to.
-1.
My
I
yeah.
know. I
minus-
have not
minus
read.
only one?
We're
I
doing
never had the
increments of one.
opportunity. It's still new. I haven't had the opportunity. I have had a lot of mangas gifted to me, so I do. I probably own about 30 or 40. I've never read one yet, but I'm going to.
Bro, I
Eventually.
can't believe that you've been fake reading a manga on stream the whole time. I
was-
thought you were actually reading it.
It was a tactical move, and I respect it.
Yeah, I was trying to do the tactic, man. Let's try to.
I respect it.
Thank you. But yeah, I have about 30 or 40, but everybody has sent them in. I've not read yet, but I do hear from a lot of people that the certain animes and the manga, they tend to be the same but different. People tend to argue like, no, the manga's better. Like, why is that? Like, what is there always big differences like that
Well,
between mangas and the anime itself? Because people seem to argue a lot with that.
sometimes there's
At least mine.
differences, and sometimes it enhances. A lot of times it makes it worse. And then, for the most part, if they do stay like faithful to the source material, if the anime stays faithful to the manga, sometimes it enhances the series because you got the music, you got the voice acting, and the animation and the movement. So people prefer the anime. But sometimes they mess it up and do a terrible job. And then, for example, in One Piece's case, the One Piece manga is just better.
Yep.
So, and One Piece is the one that has like 950
Yes.
episodes, right?
No.
And it
More.
just keeps going.
More.
It's over
Oh,
a
yeah,
thousand
yeah.
now.
Yes. Over
Okay,
1,000
over a thousand. It's
chapters.
got the crazy amount. You would say the manga is better than the anime?
Yes.
of One
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's because, so basically, in anime, sometimes there ends up being filler or really slow pacing because the anime usually moves faster than the manga. So, like, usually one episode of an anime could be anywhere from 2 to 4 manga chapters. So what happens?
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So what happens with these long-running shows is eventually the episodes catch up to the manga. Like the anime catches up to the manga, and they have to slow it down. So they add filler, non-canon stuff that makes the series worse, or they stretch out the actual material and add like fluff to it. So the pacing will be slower. There's a lot of factors for sure. Like I prefer the One Piece manga 1000%, from the art style to the pacing.
It's just better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I learned about the beach
pacing is
episodes,
the
and
big
most of
thing.
these animes have like the beach episode for fan service, then the filler episodes that everybody's like, oh, it's just a filler episode. How can you even tell when a filler episode's coming? It's like, like everybody like kind of knows. They're just like, oh, it's gonna be a filler episode. You can tell from the beginning. I always think it was I can't tell the difference.
I couldn't tell at first either. Now it's definitely noticeable, especially if it jumps from like somewhere in the story to like somewhere completely irrelevant. Like if they're randomly on a beach after they were in a fight scene the episode before.
You just know.
Yeah, you just know, right? But sometimes it's a little bit less obvious, obviously.
Yeah, so Nagzz, I've only read the One Piece manga, and I'm caught up. But I haven't watched the anime. And a lot of people from the anime told me, oh, I didn't like this part, this was so slow. And I'm just looking at them thinking, based on the manga, I don't know what they're talking about. But apparently the pacing is a really big issue with One Piece. And it being already so long, a lot of people end up dropping it.
Gotcha. How many mangas is there for One Piece? Like, how many chapters are?
Over 1,020 something manga
well, how
chapters.
many books
1,020.
then? Well, how many books would you have?
Oh, volumes?
Yeah.
Over 100, but I'm not sure. Right over 100 for sure.
Christ.
Which is pretty great, I think. It's pretty cool. Bruh.
Yeah, 100 volumes already. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, One Piece is so good. Nagzz, you should watch One Piece.
Yeah, but how do you how does the kitty give not like a full synopsis, but how could you possibly keep a series going for over 1,000 episodes? How?
You
how
think
is
it
that?
couldn't happen,
Like,
but it
where
really
is
does.
the plot and the protect? Like, what is happening?
No, but it's still there. Like, there's definitely like side tracks that they take in order to get to the main point, but you know, the plot is still clearly there and it's been there from the beginning. So it's not like, so there are some anime or manga that where you feel like, you know, one part of it is complete and it was almost like they were going to end the series, and then, you know, they were like, no, it's popular, so let's just do something completely unrelated and just have the same characters doing it. One Piece is not that. You can tell it's one big narrative, even though it's so long.
Yeah, if you look at Dragon Ball or Bleach or Naruto, it feels like it could have been a lot shorter to get the same point across, but they wanted to cash it on the money. With something like One Piece, it's this grand of adventure, like around the world, pretty much. So it works for it to be long running.
For example, Dragon Ball could have easily ended after the Frieza saga, or it could have ended after the Cell saga, but it didn't, right?
Yeah.
And with One Piece, it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like they're not at the end. They're just not at the end.
Do you think after it finally ends, you know, and completes, whenever it does, that people will be like, well, they could have done this a lot shorter and it was dragged out too long? Do you still have people like that, or they will actually say?
I'm worried it's going to be rushed. After 1,000 chapters, I'm worried it's going to be rushed because there's still so much mystery in this world. Like, the author really is fleshing out an entire world with this story. And there's so much mystery.
It's not just like a present world. It's like all the political like situations of a current world with different balances of power and different like forces and all that. But it's more than that because he's also flushing out a rich history, like an 1,000-year-old history to the world as well. And it's so crazy. It's more than just a society. It's like various ecosystems, and like there are racial themes, and there are, you know, all sorts of different, you know, power levels. And I don't mean that in like a power scaling kind of way. I mean that like
there's a hierarchy.
I don't know. You have there's a hierarchy when it comes to the society with nobles and peasants, and it's just, bruh.
It does actually sound really interesting, and every person I've talked to has told me that One Piece is fantastic.
So based off,
it boggles my mind something so long.
All right, sorry, Nagzz, my bad, you were cutting.
No,
my bad,
no,
my apology. I was gonna say for one wee point.
Please.
For one wee point, what is One Piece about?
I have no idea. All I know is that it's over 1,000 episodes.
What would you say? Do you have any ideas?
Based on like the way Nux was saying it, it seems to take a look at someone living in a civilization and like all the troubles, I guess, in it.
Yeah, they live in a society.
They live in a society.
Bro, One Piece is basically the Joker.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Wait, what?
No, I was be joking. Because you said it was a society.
That's what it said. It just sounds like, you know, you're looking at a civilization. That's what it's.
Yeah, so it's actually about pirates, but with the pirates go on an adventure that explores different worlds and the complex political and social systems in those worlds, right? So it's very interesting.
Okay, so they could just keep adding a new world every time.
Well, so it's just islands. So they could go to the next island, next island, next island.
Yeah, they could just keep going for.
Well, they're exploring the entire
That's what
world.
Nux means. Okay, so that's what Nux means, where they're actually creating an entire world. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, and you get to see the probably like the governments and different things in politics in each island and how they all correspond together and you know how they impact each other and stuff. That's pretty.
And it's a lot of it's about freedom as well. And you have like what's it called, our protagonists who are pirates. Sorry, Animac, go ahead.
No, just saying, Nagz's favorite island is the one with multi-millionaire socialists.
True.
True.
Yeah.
That I love that island, dude. That's awesome.
Jesus Christ.
It's dope.
Yeah,
A lot of
Dressrosa's
people-
sick. Dressrosa's sick.
Yeah, that island is called Twitch.
Exactly. Exactly. The island of Twitch.
The island of Twitch, bro. You have all
Oh.
of these hate raids going on these days. It's crazy. The plot's wild.
Honestly, I
An
think
anime
a lot
about
of-
Twitch and stuff would actually be awesome.
I honestly think that a lot of the Twitch political YouTubers and the Twitch political streamers, that they don't necessarily hold all those views. They just portray characters, right? Because you have to be controversial all the time, and no one wants to be controversial all the time in real life. But you know, that's
Well, would you say that like ask Nux, dude, is Nux a persona or is that more of you? How would you describe it?
That's a wonderful question. Do you think my interactions with Fifi on Twitter are real or comedy?
Well, there you go, comedy. Would you say that
Yeah,
there's a little bit of Nux into real life, a little bit of your persona, or how much would you?
I mean, I
say?
think every YouTuber or streamer or whatever, they take their base personality and they just crank it up to 11.
yeah, that's true, 100%.
Yeah, I would
So-
say Nux is being himself. He's a sarcastic asshole in real life.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Love you,
it.
brother.
I don't think so. Nux is actually a corporate lawyer, guys, in real life.
A lot of people don't know that.
I could use you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Nux
representing
works
Dr.
for-
Dis. Oh, I can't mention his name.
Nux works for Enron
Oh my
in real life.
god, that's messed up. A very not respectful doctor might be one of my clients these days, you know?
Yeah. Very not. I don't even know what happened with that, but it's such a ridiculous thing.
Bruh. Yeah.
Anyway,
no,
Nux.
but
Nux
YouTubing
definitely is a
in general.
persona. Nux
Thanks,
definitely
man.
is a persona, but he's right about, every persona is just, your personality, but cranked up to be entertaining.
And you know how you always basically like you act differently around different people, right? Like around
Yeah.
your parents, you act differently than around the Rant Cafe members, obviously. And it's like that for everyone. If you're around chat, you're around the public eye, you're acting a certain way. Whereas if you're in private, talking to Animac, dude, 90% of my private conversations with Animac are about like philosophy or
Yeah,
you know,
that's the thing with
that's
Nux.
a good
or
that's a good
politics.
take.
Nux
That's
is
But when
like
I'm around
reverse-
Briggs, we bro out. We talk about, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Rick and Morty.
Nux is like a reverse normal person, because a normal person will talk about like weird
What?
sexual things and like inappropriate jokes, to their friends privately, and then in public they would be proper. Nux is totally normal guy in
Wow.
private, but then in public he's an insane clown.
Thanks, man.
Big brain.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I do like that.
It is
Take,
a
how you said like you talk to parents like differently than you would talk to your chat. You handle yourself
I feel
differently
like-
in each scenario and different people.
I feel like I kind of act similarly no matter who I'm around.
You really do.
I know.
It's weird, dude.
Wow.
That's weird. Animac doesn't.
Yeah, Briggs is the only real one out here, bro.
I was just like, you were saying that. I even mentioned it yesterday. Like,
Honestly, Nagzz too. Nagzz is just more hyper on stream, but he acts the same
Yeah.
way.
Same
Off
as
stream.
I would
Or
definitely say.
chats.
I'm the same way, but definitely a lot more hyper on stream. I kind of put it all out there. Just go nuts.
Yeah.
I like that. Turning it to 11, and that was a good explanation. I like that.
Yeah. I really think that's what it's all about. And here Briggs, he's always an 11. He dials it back to 9 for streams.
yeah.
You gotta chill, bro.
I need to learn to be more energetic like you guys. I'm too chill.
Well, I feel like streaming is hard. I'm always impressed that Nagzz could keep up that energy for like an 8-hour stream. Like that's insane.
Oh, I'm gonna get minus points. I can only do 4. I usually only do 4, sometimes 5 hours. It drains out of me. Everybody's gonna be like 8-hour stream pog. They're all gonna be here.
Dude,
it comes. Here it comes. Great, you
after
just unload, bro. Here they go. You just unloaded, dude. Yeah, it's usually 4 hours. I like to keep it like quality
Dude,
based.
yeah.
Put my whole energy into those 4 hours for everyone to have a good time, and then, bro, I'm drained after that.
It's funny. Most of my Twitter conversations lately have been about unloading. But anyway, not talking about that. Dude, when you finish your stream, you must eat like a freaking horse. You must eat and then just sleep.
First, I usually go. I usually grab something to eat, and then I'll either do some work or I'll play some World of Warcraft.
I was gonna say, you
right
know
after-
he's hopping on WoW.
Yep.
You know he's
I'll probably
hopping on
hop
WoW.
on some WoW. I usually make sure I get a lot of my work done in the mornings, so I like to wake up early and get like all of that done. So this way, I have the night free to either pick up some loose ends or play some WoW. You know, it's like my free time. You know, I get to get away from everything.
Dude,
you
I
know,
respect
away
it,
from all,
honestly.
you know, like my private time, just kind of have some fun. You know, in an MMO, it's nice. You know.
Yeah, it's
away
so
from
funny
it all.
because delegating hours is so different. Like as a YouTuber or a streamer, you know, like if you're making videos, I'd say the same amount of time goes into it. It's just it's spaced out, it's split up, it's not being on camera all the time. A lot is just working out like the odds and ends in the back, you know.
I agree, but also a lot more thought and content wise and consistency I feel is needed for YouTube. While you have the freedom to kind of break things up, you also have deadlines too. I feel like streaming, even if you don't have that great of a plan for the stream that day, you can make it work. With YouTube, you have to like for the editing, for everything in the content and getting people together and all that. It's a
You have to have a
piece of
real
work.
idea for
Yeah.
content on YouTube,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Although
exactly.
I'm slowly learning
Exactly.
myself with Twitch, is like there are streamers who could get away with just going live and playing a game, and that's their content. But me and Nagzz had a nice discussion the other day where it's nice to split up your time, be on Twitch, but also plan out stuff as well. You know,
Oh, exactly.
gotta have the
So
ideas.
me too. I was like, my man. I was like, so proud of you, bro. You got this, bro.
Oh, thank
I
you.
love you.
Yo,
Well-
bro moment. Right now, I'm calling a bro moment.
Hell yeah. Honestly,
Anyway,
it's-
guys, I think we can wrap it up.
this was a great episode.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for having me. You guys are awesome, man. I hope
Thank you for coming on,
can,
Nagzz.
Can you give me my total? How many points did I get or lose before I go?
I have no idea.
I would
No
say
one was-
personally, Nagzz, it's such a pleasure that you've joined. You didn't prepare. You put it all out there. And because we are close friends, I would like to say that you are a Padawan weeb.
Is that higher than
is-
Weeblit?
That is higher than Weeblit. That
I'll
is
take
the
Padawan!
lowest level of actual weeb. You were just on an anime podcast.
I know. I'll
An
take Padawan.
anime podcast. You are a Padawan weeb. Congratulations.
Thank
Let's
you.
get
So,
some
you know,
pizza.
you've made that stick now. You've made that stick.
Yo,
That's
and
all
you know
I'm
what
gonna
we
be
should
called,
do?
Padawan. Thank you.
What we should do is we should bring him back next week with Recon on the same episode.
No, we
because
should not.
Recon is the
This is a
Anakin
bad idea.
Skywalker of weebs, bro.
What does that mean? What do you mean, Anakin Skywalker?
Oh, you'll see, Padawan. You'll see.
Okay.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
He froze.
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hi, hello. What
You
happened?
guys ended, right?
We didn't do an outro because Animac broke, I think. No.
All right, we lost Animac. I'll do it. Yo, everyone, thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure. Watch our full episodes. They are posted on the Rant Cafe YouTube channel. We're also on Spreaker, on Spotify, and everywhere else. Check out Nagzz. He's a homie. He's a beautiful man. He's Italian, and he's from New York. Terrible place, but at least it has Nagzz. It's always a pleasure, gamers. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Have yourself a most wonderful evening, and remember to stay weird, fam.
Bang.
No. Until next time. See you, Space Cowboys.
Don't include that, Metal Hulk.
Bang.